Hello students, and welcome to the next lesson in our AS Level Psychology course. Today we're going to be evaluating the learning theory of attachment. The learning theory of attachment. The learning theory of attachment states that basically a human has drivers which we're going to have to suppress. These drivers can be examples such as hunger and comfort. So what we have is caregivers who are going to suppress these drivers by giving us food and protection to suppress hunger and comfort. So, therefore, we form attachments with the caregivers who are going to suppress them. Now, how do we evaluate it? In the last two videos, we've looked at operant and classical conditioning, so be sure to check out those videos before you look at the evaluation, because then you'll know what exactly we're evaluating. Schaefer and Emerson conducted studies showing that babies prefer to attach people who give them the best type of care, not necessarily what is given to them. This disproves the idea that we only form attachment with those that are going to suppress our drivers. Harlow's studies showed that monkeys preferred to attach the comfort given, not the food supplied. In his experiments, which you can check out on the channel since we've done a video on it, he had two monkeys that were getting food and comfort from two different models. He spent more time with the models that were giving them comfort as a cloth rather than food through a feeding tube. As a result, this disproves the idea that people want to form attachments with those that have drivers, but as opposed to that idea, they prefer to form them with the contact comfort, such as the mothers with the cloth. Attachment should fade if there's no reinforcement. However, children are still attached to parents even if they're removed from them for a long time. This disproves the idea of operant conditioning that we learn through actions to our consequences. Also, punishments should reduce the likelihood of attachment forming. However, children can still form attachments to abusive parents. This also goes against operant conditioning's sort of theory that states that we learn through the consequences of our actions. Surely if parents would punish children abusively, then they wouldn't form attachments, but they still can. Also, babies can form attachments with people who are not a caregiver. So this totally goes against the idea of classical conditioning and operant conditioning that we have to form attachments with our caregiver who will suppress our actual drivers. Here you have some questions on the evaluation of the learning theory of attachment, so be sure to pause the video now and have a go at answering these. Hit play whenever you're ready to see the answers. Here are the answers. If you did get all of them right, congratulations. I'd advise you to move on to the next video, which will be on the strange situation. As always, thank you so much for watching, and comment if you have any questions, or visit www.revisealevel.co.uk. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.